The issue of how entrepreneurs can deal with organizations such as the World Bank is, I think, the link between private sector policies and public sector policies. And in an increasingly complex world, enlightened private sector policies have to go hand in hand with enlightened public policies. Whether it's for poverty reduction, whether it's for climate change, whether it's for the issues we're confronting, the private sector has a central role to play, but it can only play that role if there is sensible regulation, sensible government policies. And so I think bringing the private sector and the bank working together, we can bring both elements in harmony and talk about how good private investment can go hand in hand with good public policy. I think some of the roadblocks are indeed disappearing, but I do think we have to do a much better job of encouraging governments to see that enlightened public policy and clarity with respect to the rules of the game and how the private sector must look at risk. We need to ensure that governments understand that much more and are willing to set out a conducive investment climate that both provides opportunities for profit making but equally provides opportunities for responsible investment. So I think on the government side there is part of the equation. On the business side, I think they have to seize the opportunity. They have to see developing countries as not a threat and not just a risk, but a set of opportunities that over the long term is where their future markets lie for a great many goods and services. The essence of development, the essence of one of the Millennium Development Goals that our leaders have set for us all is to ensure economic growth takes place. But it must be an economic growth that deals with the poorest of the poor. What poor people want is not just their poverty reduced. What they want is wealth created. They want to earn more in order to have a higher standard of living and to consume more. And therefore, industry and business has an inherent interest in ensuring that the poor get out of poverty. Good business can mean good quality development in developing countries, and good development policy can mean good business opportunities for the private sector.